Hi everybody, I'm Aline from the Information Lab, Netherlands, and today I will guide you to the experience of the Alteryx certification. So for your information, this session is recorded, and if you have any question, please drop them in the chat, and then I will have a look at the end of the session, and we can discuss together. All right, so today it will be about the first level of the Alteryx certification, so for beginner. I really enjoyed the process of learning for the Alteryx Core exam. And it taught me a lot about tools I use every day, but didn't realize the full extent of their power. So I'm really happy to explain to you how this exam works. So today we will speak about the certification, why should you take this exam, how to prepare, the exam in itself, and then some tips. So the certification. So the Alteryx Designer Core exam is part of the community certification, and it's the first step. So the next step, the next certificate is Alteryx Designer Advanced. So these two are free, and you have to pass the core first to go on with the advanced. So you cannot take the advanced exam without having taken the core, and you cannot take the expert without having taken both of the core and the advanced. So once you register for the exam, so register button on the Alteryx Designer Core panel, so here, after you sign in, you will get a confirmation email, and then the exam will be available for you from the first of the next calendar months, and you will have 3 tries to pass within that month. Don't worry if you don't manage it, you can register for the next month as well. So the core exam, it has to be finished within 1 sitting, and is time limited to 2 hours. There are 80 questions about various tools and the designer itself. Once it's finished, you will see your results straight away, and you will get a confirmation email. I think I had to wait a few hours to get the email with the certification, so don't stress out if you don't get it immediately. But then immediately after, you see your score, so you know you just have to wait for the email with the certificate. So why should you get certified? Because it's free, so why not? If your company has Alteryx licenses, why not add this to your resume, for example? Alteryx allows you 3 tries at certification by month. So if you fail, that's okay. You can brush up on your weaker areas and try again 3 times in the same month. Another reason it's low pressure because the exams are free and you get 3 attempts. So this lowers the pressure and the stress of the exam. And the most important to me, it's a really good learning opportunity. So the exam setup allows you to strengthen your knowledge through your revision and in the exam itself. Personally, I've learned so many new things during the exam because, yeah, it's really interesting. Then, how to prepare. So if you want to take steps to prepare for the exam, check the prep guide. So I will put the link, you will receive the link in the follow-up email after this session. So this prep guide it has information about the exam itself, the curriculum, and some mock questions. So I think it's a good way to start. Let me show you. Yes, so this is the exam prep guide. So you have some explanation. Yes, the format, just what I have explained. Which tool you should study before, and at the end you have questions that you can practice. Okay, like this, for example. So this is the exam prep guide, but you have also another option is to do some weekly challenges. So I don't know if you are familiar with this, but on the community page, you have the Academy pane on the left, and then you have weekly challenge. It's this page. And then doing this challenging will force you to learn different tools, which is quite good in this scenario, because maybe you use all the time the same tools, and yes, you are not familiar with some other ones. So this kind of challenge is really good for that. Let me check. In fact, you have an option, so you choose the challenge. Yes, for example, you have the label. So if I click on beginner, I will see all of the challenge for beginner. So let me check, because I was not looking at this view. Normally I have another format. No, it's here. Okay. So yes, I will select beginner here. But wait, if I go there, I will also send you the link for this of this page. Yes, weekly challenge, and then this is the page that I want. So I will send you that one, and then you have you have a table with all of the challenge name, the level of difficulty, and the main subject. So for example, here, beginner preparing delimited data is data parsing. It's a really good exercise to prepare the exam, especially if you are not familiar with the parsing tool. So you see, you have they explain you the challenge, and then you have the start file, you try, and then you can check the solution after. So it's a really good way to learn. So prep guide weekly challenge, because during in this exam you will have a practical component that require you to import a given data set and work with the tools in Alteryx. So it's really great to do this kind of challenge to practice for the exam. Then the exam, in fact, the exam will take place within your browser. It will be multiple choice and open book. And this means that you can Google stuff. So you can have notes and even the exam prep guide open if you want. You can return to previous questions. So don't worry about leaving some question blank to come back to later. The questions vary quite a lot, so there is no order to them, or at least it didn't seem like there was any. You will have a data set to download, and yes, as I said, at the end, you will see the result immediately. So this is for the exam. So let's start with the tip. So first tip, is to have Alteryx Designer open. So this is helping a lot because you can check the answer in the program itself, because sometimes the question will be about the functionality of a tool. So if you go to Alteryx, of course you can Google this tool and then help, but if you go directly to Alteryx, here, you have, when you right click on a tool, for example, I right click on the join here, I have the help, and then I'm going directly to the documentation of this tool. So most of the time, I will find the answer of the question in this page if I don't know it. Also in Alteryx, you can also, when you click on the tool, you can also open the example. If it's a tool that you don't know at all, I'm still doing it with advanced tool, then I open the example, I run it, and then I try to understand what it does, what is the goal of this this tool, how it works. So it's don't be afraid to use that during the exam. You will have time. So it's 2 hours. So no rush. You have time to look at all like this at all of the questions if you want. So this is the first tip. So I have Alteryx Designer open. So the second tip is because you will have to download data files and to answer a question. So you have to open this data file in Alteryx, then build a small workflow to get the answer, and then you will have to select the good answer on the exam. So in fact, maybe you know already that tip, but you can directly drag and drop this data file into the canvas. So it will save you some time. So let me show you if you don't know this trick. So you open a new workflow. Here I have, in my folder, I have a lot of Excel. Then I select an Excel here, hotel data, and then I drag it directly. And now I can, I open the sheet and then I have my data set directly. So I think that saves sometimes. Otherwise, you have to click on File, Open, then look into your folder. So I think you gain some time here. So that was for the second tip. Yes, and the last one is really a good one because in the question you will have to do specific action on specific data. And in the exam you will have an image, so you cannot copy paste, but it's really small data set. So you can rebuild the question with the text input, sorry. So for example, a common question will be, what happens when you use this specific delimiter on this text? And then you have a text like, yes, I can show you directly. So I will reproduce the question. So I drag a text input tool, and then I type the same sentence as the exam. So it could be, hello, comma, how are you? Example. And then in the question, they ask me what would be the result if I put like a comma, this specific delimiter with the text to column tool. So I will drag the text in column tool next to it. Column to split in field 1. The delimiter is the comma, and then I run it, and then immediately up I can see the answer, and then I can go back to my Alteryx exam and select the good answer. So it's really useful. Don't waste your time thinking about the problem when you could just recreate it using text input. So don't worry about losing time. In fact, you will gain some times and you will be sure of your answer. This was the last tip. So first was having Alteryx Designer open. Then drag and drop data files onto the canvas to save some time. And the last one is to build the question with text input. So that's it. Yes, it was really quick. So let me know if you have a question, but in summary, give yourself the full 2 hours of time free to take the exam and don't rush. You will learn a lot and you will have a lot to go through in the exam. So make sure you give yourself the full amount of time. So you're able to go back through your answer and check any question that you are not sure. Don't worry if you fail. The exam is free and it's designed to be a learning experience. So it's an open exam, so use it as a good way to learn some extra bits about the amazing data cleansing software that is Alteryx. And yes, and the last one is get to know some of the details of the favorite tools beforehand. So yes, maybe take some notes about these tools. It depends of your methodology. I prefer to look at these tools during the exam, but I know some of my colleagues, they make some notes about these tools just before to practice. So up to you. Yes, have fun with the exam. I promise it's a really nice exam, and good luck.